A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I used to be a college student just like you guys. And I would get to class late with probability 0.35, and I'd only eat breakfast with probability 0.43, and I'd actually do both of those things with probability 0.21. What was the probability that I skipped breakfast and got to class on time? Alright, so before we can make a Venn diagram to attack this problem, let's translate these sentences into mathematical equations. So let's define a couple of events. So let's let L be the event that I got to class late, and let's let B be the event that I ate breakfast. Okay, so now we can translate these into mathematical equations. So the probability of L, the probability that I got to class late, is 0.35. The probability that I ate breakfast, well, that is 0.43. And I would do both with probability 0.21. So if I'm doing L and B, that's the intersection. And that's 0.21. And before we make our Venn diagram, let's do one other thing. Let's figure out what exactly it is we're trying to figure out. We want to know the probability that I skipped breakfast, so that's not B, or B complement, and I get to class on time. That's not L, that's L complement. So what we want is we want the probability of B complement intersect L complement. Alright, so we can make a Venn diagram to do this now. So we make our two sets representing our events L and B. And now we can start filling this in from the inside out. So L intersect B, that has probability 0.21. And now we can move outwards a little bit. So this part here, the part that's in B and not in L, well, B total is 0.43. So this part has to be 0.22, right? So then this adds up to 0.43. L total is 0.35, so this part is 0.14, so that this adds up to 0.35. And then what we want is we want the outside area. So I can call it X, and we know that if I add up these four numbers, I should get 1. So 0.22 plus 0.21 plus 0.14 plus X is equal to 1. And we do some algebra, so we get this side is 0.57 plus X is equal to 1, where X is equal to 0.43. So the probability that I skipped breakfast and got to class on time is X, which we figured out to be 0.43.